and the Huskies on a beautiful Friday night in East Hartford. Let's get set for some Friday Night Lights as we welcome you inside the booth with two-time NFL champion Christian Fourier. I'm Megan McPeak. Justin Walters will join us in a moment. It's a tale of the tape when you look at both teams. You really like UConn with their turnaround on the defensive end. Yeah, the last 4 games have really been the story so far for this year. 8 total turnovers generated by this defense. That's what gave them the opportunity to get to 3-1 with those 4 games. As we take a look at the Twisted Tea game day playbook, it's Jackson Mitchell. You really like him defensively. This guy is just a whole nother level of good. You know, think about this guy, instinctive, runs the ball well, and when he gets an opportunity to make a play, he makes it. Even going back to last week against Boston College, Boston College was trying to get back in this game, and sure enough, here's Jackson Mitchell with another opportunity to make a play, to save the day, and sure does. Of course, he makes the tackle, and then has the ability to strip the ball away, and that's it. And then you go back to UMass and their quarterbacks. That old saying about you have 2 quarterbacks, you have none. What if you have 4? Consistency is an issue at this position, but for me, based on what I've seen, my money's on Brady Olson getting the first.
Megan, as you and Christian mentioned, this is not the UConn of old. The Huskies have 4 wins for the first time in 7 years, but no one on that sideline behind me is content. We spoke to head coach Jim Moore yesterday. He told us he doesn't believe in victories and reminded us his team still isn't even at 500. How could anyone call this year a success? That is the mindset being adopted by these Huskies. When they step on the field, they expect to win, and if they do that in 2 of their last 3 games, they'll be bowl-bound for the first time in 7 years. As you see, Don Brown back with the UMass faithful, and it will be the Minutemen with we will get Noe Rulis to kick things off here, and it's Boykin and DeWosier to return. DeWosier trying to get some traction as the Minutemen trying to get some decent fieldage. And let's take a look at the Papa John's starting lineups as we see Olson, who you thought would get the first crack. Yeah, we weren't really sure who was going to start. There were so many different quarterbacks, but I think they owe it to Brady to give him a second crack at this. This guy this is his 3rd semester in college. Games in a row, see what he can do. Meriwether is in the backfield with Olson, and we found out not named after the infamous Tom Brady. And a flag on the field.
Offense, number 75. Five-yard penalty, first down.
So false start. Penalties have been the woes for both of these 2 teams, Christian.
Yeah, it's amazing that they start the gamble with a penalty. UMass has 70 total penalties on the year, and the offense is accounting for 31 of them. Not exactly the way they want it to start so far. 1st and 15.
Meriwether.
I was just going to tell you, Megan, how important first down plays are for UMass. And the very first play of the very first possession, they get a penalty. And here's your offensive line. You got obviously Ellis Meriwether right here. He's going to be a big part of this offense. And the receivers also going to be key because they're going to have to let Brady Olson open this playbook up just a little bit to soften up this UConn defense.
You see Ross, who is in motion. He gets it. Is getting some traction, and he's finally taken out of bounds as Ross gets the first down for the Minutemen.
Yeah, and I think that was going to be a pass. It looked like Ross was trying to throw it downfield, and it was sort of like his own version of an RPO. If he has the open corner route, he can throw it. If not, just take it. And obviously, he took what the defense gave him.
Brandon Boyer-Randall for the Huskies defense was there to make the tackle. So it's 1st and 10 here for the Minutemen. Olson fires it. And that's Josiah Johnson on the reception. Malik Dixon-Williams there to collect.
Now, looking at this offense, it's been tough for them to generate any points and any yards. And the key right here to me is this matchup this relationship that Brady Olson is going to create with Josiah Johnson, the 6'5", 235 junior. He only has 10 catches on the year, 45 yards, but last week had a great game. I'm sure they're wanting to build on. Not necessarily stopping the run against Boston College, but stopping the running plays by the quarterback. So it makes sense that UMass is going to take some of those plays that work for Boston College and implement them into this offense.
3rd and 1, as you can hear the Husky faithful trying to disrupt Brady Olson and the Minutemen here on offense. As Olson gets the first down himself. Talk about how a QB can also call his own number and use his feet.
It's important because every other quarterback that has played other than Brady, all the quarterbacks that have gotten starts, they're all really running quarterbacks first, then they pass. Brady is actually a pocket passer. He's not a running quarterback. I mean, he can do it, but I think he prefers to stay in the pocket and throw downfield. But their offensive line has been struggling, so another key important aspect of this offense starting.
He flips it to DeRosier, who still is on his feet, and it's going to take multiple Huskies as it's Jackson and Malik Dixon-Williams there on the team up to take him down.
Yeah, so instead of just hammering this UConn defense, they're heading to the perimeter. Flare passes to the left, screens to the right. Whatever you can do to force this UConn defense running sideline to sideline. Now, this is exactly where UMass wants to be. 2nd and short. They can run whatever they want right now.
Wilson's got 2 tight ends. It's Johnson and Orlando with him. Up the middle is Meriwether. And they get a first down. Now it's 1st and 10. So the Minutemen here early.
Game. I know UConn, the Huskies, are favored in this one, but if UMass can just get 7 on the board, get 6 on the board, and just make this UConn offense sweat a little bit and earn it, they can turn this into a game.
Meriwether in motion as he drops it.
That's a fumble.
And Jackson Mitchell is there to clean it up on the fumble as he's going downfield, and it's going to be Olson that has to take.
The ball has got to stay, well, it looks like it's got to stay behind Olson. I mean, sorry, if the receiver has to be in front of Olson. If he isn't in front of Olson, then it's considered a fumble. I'm not sure if they might not even review this, actually, because give me get a look one more time in the booth real quick. See that right there? Perfect, guys. Thank you very much. And here comes Swenson. Now, this is a ball-hawking, opportunistic defense. The Meriwether doesn't even know it's a fumble. He's just sitting there hanging out thinking, okay, 2nd down.
That was a 65-yard fumble return by Jackson Mitchell. And it's Rosa and Burns. It was Rosa on the carry for the Huskies. And after that fumble, Mitchell put them in great field position. Zion Turner just has to do what he's supposed to do here. Points
are obviously so important, especially against UMass. If they get behind, it's going to throw their whole game plan off. But watch this matchup right here. That's going to be a big key to this offense. Because UMass loves to single up their receivers. And every time you see a singled up receiver, you're going to see an opportunity for Zion Turner to make a play.
Tonight's Red Zone is brought to you by Verizon. After that fumble recovery, from Mitchell, he's got them down on the field, and now it'll be 3rd down, though, for Zion Turner and the Huskies. The importance of making something out of this.
Yeah, and in these situations, you would say okay, let's play it safe, let's run it. But based on what Nick Charlton, offensive coordinator, has been doing, he's been breaking his tendencies when they go with the toss left.
It's Rosa. And he's wrapped up by Josh Wallace for the Minutemen. And it will be 4th down here quickly for the Huskies.
Not in love with the play, Megan. Not going to lie to you. I feel like they have players that can take advantage of some of the corners with height, with their skill. But they took the safe route because they know if they can get 3 points, they can get 10 points, their defense can hold them. And that's been the theme so far for UConn all year. And same with UMass, kind of giving up these unbelievable opportunities.
And it will be Noe Rulis here for the kick. A 32-yard field goal attempt. And unfortunately, that is wide and to the left. So neither team on their first offensive sets trying to get points on the board.
What a break.
As we continue.
Hello.
And that means I'm at my best for me, my team, and you. And all I have to do is get game-changing sleep. Only from Sleep Number.
This new tent's amazing.
Yeah. And it was easy to pay off the low rates on our Platinum card from Navy Federal Credit Union. Can't imagine where we'd be without them.
You should.
Yeah. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Welcome back. Still scoreless here to start things off. UMass and UConn. Keys to the game are brought to you by Acura. Let's take a look at them, Christian.
Megan, you know what the happiest animal on earth is?
No clue. What is it?
It's a goldfish. Want to know why?
Why is that?
Got a 10-second memory. And I'm so happy that I'm not happy for Brady Olson, but this is key. Bad things happen, overcome them, forget about it, move on. That was a really good series. One bad play, you can't let it affect the rest of them. Play a full 60 minutes for UMass. Now for UConn, we already saw it, taking advantage of those opportunities, but you got to get 3 for them. You got to make them pay, and then you got to limit the human errors. They've been just penalized like crazy. They got to fix that also.
So Olson back. Merriweather got it, gave it back to Olson. He goes downfield. And on the catch, that's Cameron Sullivan. Brown gets great field position for the Minutemen and the first down.
Now, Cameron Sullivan Brown was wide open, and Brady actually threw this one short. Right, quick fake to Merriweather, throws it back, and then he just launches it. He's got a strong, look how wide open it is. He actually has to stop, turn around, and catch it. Unbelievable catch. Watch him high point it right there. Sullivan Brown, nice catch. Those are the type of plays they need. They need to get that. That just gives them confidence right off the back, and he's back to square one. Brady Olson, number 12.
40-yard pass for Olson after he got it back from Merriweather. Olson still with it, and the pressure coming from Colin McCarthy as he was able to take Olson down again with the goldfish. Have a short memory.
Short memory, 10-second memory. You got to have a 10-second memory. Now, this is Now, this offensive line, for the most part today, early, they've been doing a good job. Now, Olsen tries to kind of move up into the pocket, but nobody's open because UConn is doing a good job mirroring those DBs. And again, they don't pass a lot. This is a running team. The fact that they've thrown it as much as they have already is kind of telling that maybe they have a different mindset going against UConn today.
Pilata and Orlando. Olsen. And jumping over the defense, that's George Johnson III as he gets great field position for the Minutemen.
You know, the one area the Minutemen do not attack is the middle of the field. They just feel like that's a danger zone. So if you've seen, every single play has been some sort of quick out, some sort of flare out to one of the backs. Let's force this UConn defense to run and chase. I mean, last year, Merriweather had 39 total carries for 171 yards. And you thought you'd see more of that. So far tonight, it's not happened. There's another flare pass.
Goes to Duosier. He's still on his feet and gets taken out of bounds. He's pushed out. It's Malik Dixon-Williams and Durante Jones getting him out of bounds around the 10-yard line. It'll be a first down, though, for the Minutemen, and they're now in the red zone themselves.
So, you know, I was thinking that that UConn was going to break their tendencies, but UMass is breaking theirs. I mean, they are throwing the ball. They are trusting Brady Olsen. And I like the fact that as soon as he got back in there, they said, throw it. Throw it. Let's not worry about that last play. And this is exactly what he needs right now. Good opportunity to get some points.
Olsen, he's got Merriweather with him in the backfield. And you can see Johnson just slightly to the bottom of the screen. Olsen calls his own number, uses his feet, tries to get around the defense. And it'll be Mitchell and Jones taking him down. So that'll be second and goal for the Minutemen. 6:29 to play here in the first.
Okay, so we mentioned number 16, Josiah Johnson, 6'5", 235 pounds. Now, I thought that a good opportunity in the red zone would be, let's take advantage of his height, of his speed, of his ability to go up and catch the football. But right now, he's not even in there. You got Jacob Orlando at tight end and Jarrett Paletta, both two tight ends. So this is your running fronts.
Merriweather is tripped up. That's Durante Jones, but Merriweather does get the first down for the Minutemen, and they creep even closer to that end zone right now.
Yeah, and this has got to be a little concerning for this UConn defense that has played so well the past 4 weeks. BC couldn't do this to them. It took them all day to generate points, and this UConn defense was just so good, making sure they were tackling in space, making sure they were in the right gaps. And right now, they got to be a little concerned with the way UMass is moving the ball.
UMass with 3 wide receivers at the bottom of your screen. Olsen calls his own number, and it's Brandon Boyer-Randall who is there to, along with Price Yates. They put the stop on Olsen getting in the end zone.
Yeah, and, you know, I like this call by Don Brown. I think this is the way to go. You need points. Like, that is the most important thing. Both offenses are struggling. Both offenses have a hard time finishing, especially in the red zone. Getting 3 points, I think, is such a huge confidence booster for this UMass team that came in this game as a massive underdog.
Cameron Carson on the 23-yard field goal attempt. And the Minutemen have success in field goal range, Christian.
Yeah, here's the flea flicker, right? Brady Olsen with a deep bomb. Underthrows it, but Sullivan Brown high points it. And this was the play of the game so far for UMass. A lot of confidence, a lot of offense.
They say you eat with your eyes first, so here's a good look at our new thick and fluffy French toast. Artisan challah dipped in vanilla cinnamon batter. French toast the way it's meant to be. Try all 3 flavors, only at IHOP. Download the app and earn free food with every purchase.
To all those who never give a second thought to being the first ones in, thank you. ServPro, proud supporter of our nation's first responders.
If you spent time on base at Camp Lejeune prior to 1988 and developed any of these cancers or suffered any of these injuries, you may be eligible for significant financial compensation.
Leaking underground tanks contaminated the drinking water with benzene and other highly carcinogenic chemicals.
There have been numerous reported cases of exposed personnel developing cancer and other serious health conditions. Call Camp Lejeune victims to discuss your case now.
800-331-8763. The future. The way you see it is said to depend on where you sit. At X-Chair, we think it also gets down to how you sit, which is why our technology is light years ahead. X-Chair has done it again with our groundbreaking LMX technology, providing hours of infinite comfort no matter where in the world you're sitting. By synthesizing the universe's elements, bringing hot, cold, and touch into one extraordinary seating experience, our mission is to help you discover that every workday can happen with body and mind in an out-of-this-world place of comfort and productivity. X-Chair is charting a new course, helping workers everywhere find comfort as their work worlds zoom back and forth. Even though your work reality may continue to shift, we've got our eye on the future of work so you can focus on the present. At X-Chair, we're gazing ahead. And from where we sit, the future still feels good. Visit xchair.com to find out how you can own an X-Chair for only $20 a month. xchair.com.
Welcome back. First quarter action, 4:43 here to play. And UMass on the board first as they got that field goal. 8 plays, 75 yards. Cameron Carson then with the 23-yard field goal for the Minutemen. And CJ Kalauji will kick it off for the Minutemen. Victor Rosa back to return, along with Robert Burns for the Huskies. Megan McPeak, Christian Fourier, Justin Walters with you here this evening. Friday Night Lights, beautiful evening in East Hartford. There's Rosa. We'll let it go out of bounds.
Close.
Touchback. Let's take a look at the Papa John starting lineups for the Huskies. Zion Turner, he continues to grow as the starting QB for Coach Mora.
Yeah, he's the more he plays, the more confidence he gets, and the more offensive coordinator Nick Charlton gives him. Right now, completing 60% of his passes, only 963 yards. Listen, this is a run-first team also, just like UMass. But so far, UMass has had that offense is a nice little run-pass mix, just to get things going, just to throw UConn off. And UConn, you got to be a little worried right now if you're kind of having a letdown from the emotional win last week, and if that is carried over to tonight.
6-0 lineman for the Huskies, Devontae Houston in the backfield as he gets the handoff. Getting through the defense. He's on the move. He's only got one to beat. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, into the end zone. Talk about a quick comeback and a goldfish memory.
10 seconds. That was, listen, I just said, hey, listen, emotionally, maybe they're all caught up in the victory from last week. I spoke too soon. First of all, Devontae Houston, he hasn't even been playing. We didn't even know if we were going to see him because he was hurt. They said, okay, maybe he'll play, maybe 20 snaps. First play, big number 67. They call this their Rhino package. They set the edge, he gets the hole, and bam, he is gone. One of the fastest guys on the team.
You talked about that 10-second memory.
Yeah.
How about that play took 11 seconds, a 75-yard run, and Rulis to add the extra point. And this time, no question, he gets that right down the middle.
Yeah.
And quickly, the Huskies on the board as they lead at 7-3. Devontae Houston questionable, but no question about that speed as they lead at 7-3.
On the next NFL Monday QB, as the season reaches its halfway point and the playoff picture starts to form, our team checks in on some of the most crucial Week 9 matchups. Go under center on the only NFL show all about quarterbacks. Monday on CBS Sports Network.
More truck owners are switching to Ram, which means more people behind the grill are switching to Ram.
Gonna flip that?
And more people behind the grill. More first leg of the road trips. More uncles who take Thanksgiving football games too seriously. And more people who can't resist telling you that the leaves are changing.
Leaves are changing.
Are switching to Ram.
During the Ram Black Friday sales event, get 0% financing plus $2,000 total bonus cash on the 2022 Ram 1500.
Aw, I love to have one of my own someday.
Thanks. She's 9 months. Say hi.
Oh, I was talking about your USAA bumper sticker. I tried everything to get a membership.
Yeah. My dad served in the Marines. He passed membership down to me. I'll pass it to her.
Wow. That's a lucky kid. Who's he?
That's Grunk.
Oh, the I'm Special guy.
USAA. It's for the military community and their families.
Savings are now in stock at Cabinets to Go. Let our designers bring your wow to life with your free custom 3D design. Find everything you need to design your next kitchen, bathroom, laundry room, and more. Call, click, or visit today. This is how you wow for less.
With Sonic's 2 for $5 menu, you get 2 delicious things for only $5, which is helpful if you struggle with decision making. The Sonic 2 for $5 menu.
Sonic. Sunday, the Bills meet Gang Green. Then the Rams and Bucks tussle in Tampa. All hail Sunday. The NFL is on CBS.
College football on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Geico. Save even more when you bundle home and car insurance. By Verizon, the network America relies on. And by Applebee's. All veterans and active military members eat free at Applebee's this Veterans Day on Friday, November 11th.
What a series, long-standing series between these two teams. It goes back to 1897. Yes, you heard me correct.
Jeez.
And every year until 1999 from 52. In their last meeting, UMass came in here and won back in 2021 as DeRosier and Sullivan Brown. As we go down to the field to Justin Walters, who has more on Devontae Houston.
Yeah, Megan, Christian referenced it. We weren't sure how much we would see Houston. I spoke to OC Nick Charlton before the game, and he told me maybe 5 to 10 carries. He's been battling that shoulder injury way back when the team played Syracuse. Still, 5 to 10 carries. He has that performance just on 1 carry. Charlton told me he's one of the toughest guys he's ever seen, and trust me, he wants to lean on him more if Houston can take it. On that carry, it looks like he can.
Yeah, his career-long run, and it was the team's longest play this season for the Huskies and Houston. Gino Campiotti in at QB now for the Minutemen, so a little bit of a change-up from Don Brown. And Kayron Adams was also in there for his first play, And Brady is back in as quickly as I said that.
Maybe a shoelace, maybe something like that. Maybe
possibly a bathroom break.
Maybe, possibly.
We saw... who was it? DK Metcalf get carted off because sometimes, in his opinion, according to his Twitter, the clench doesn't work.
So I love the play selection so far for UMass. You're usually such a run-dominant team. The fact that they're willing to loosen up this defense by throwing it on first down is impressive. And again, second down throw. And usually this is a play where they would just try to get to something. Actually, you got a flag on the play right now. Possible hold by UConn.
Kayron Adams was the intended receiver, and our referee, Mike Roach, will let us know the who, what, and why.
They're going to talk it out. Yeah, holding. That flag.
Holding. Defense number 7. 10-yard penalty automatic.
So Trey Wortham, the culprit. So automatic first down, as you mentioned, it was originally second. Now they've got the first. And you see that C with the American flag. Tonight for the Huskies, we were informed, it is Military Appreciation Night. Hence why they've added that decal on their helmets. So Olsen is back. Great handoff. And it's Jacob Orlando is tackled by Malik Dixon-Williams.
And Jacob Orlando, he's really your blocking tight end. He doesn't really get many opportunities to catch the pass, to catch any pass. A 6'6", 245 pounds, redshirt sophomore. Again, working those edges. Didn't get much yards off that, Megan. Still 2nd and 10, but UConn's got to honor it.
Adams in the backfield. Olsen looking, checking. Goes through the middle of the defense. It's Orlando again. This time they do get some yardage.
Yeah, I mean, he's only got 3 receptions on the year. This was his 5th one. So, remember I told you earlier in the game, they don't throw in the middle of the field. They stay away from the middle. To me, this kid can throw the rock. I mean, he can throw. He actually was my son's quarterback in high school, so I've seen him a lot. And he has a rocket of an arm. He's a little wild at times, but he can throw it. He just needed to be coached up. So far tonight, hasn't missed. 5 for 5, 77 yards. He's got a really good rhythm right now.
Kayron Adams taken down by Brandon Boyer-Randall. So this Huskies defense, although that first possession, they allowed them to get into the red zone. They're showing their strength and why they've been so good in these 4 wins that they've got.
Yeah, this is a very well-coached defense. They are always in the right spot. They do a good job running to the football. They press the edges. They cover in the right spots. And they make you earn it.
Kayron Adams in the backfield with Olsen. Olsen under pressure, lets it out. And what a catch by Sullivan Brown as he tiptoed the sideline. Olsen, you said he's got a rocket of an arm. He's showing it right now as he gets the first down.
He's having his best game of his career right now. Like, watch this throw. This has Josh Allen written all over it. And don't mention me for that comment. That's exactly what he does. Watch him sprint right and watch the toe. Look, he even got 2 feet in bounds. This is game-breaking for me, the fact that Don Brown, with this rush-minded offense, is allowing him to throw the ball so consistently.
DeRosier is tripped up, and Isaac Ross ran into him. Unfortunately, that's tough when your own teammate runs into you when you could have had that turn of the corner.
Yeah, I think this UConn defense is a little, I mean, maybe shell-shocked is too big of a word for what's going on right now, but I don't think they expected this. I think they thought this was going to be like a heavyweight fight, and they were going to spend most of their day stopping Ellis Mayweather, and so far, that's not the case. They've been having to tackle in space.
Under a minute here. And Adams Lynch was taken down by Price Yates. So it'll be 3rd down.
So they're not technically in field goal range right now. And you sit there and go, listen, let's not push the issue. If you don't get the first down, maybe you get it close enough where you can get 3 points and maybe you think about it. But so far, this is a UMass offense that this is aggressive for them.
Yes.
Okay, this is aggressive. Shotgun, throwing the ball. You got a bunch formation over here to your right. Quick motion.
Ross goes around Olsen. He's still on the move. Olsen airs it out, and that's just too much ahead of George Johnson III. Trey Wortham was there on the defense.
Oh, they're thinking about it right now.
It's 4th down. I mean, your season hasn't been great. Why not?
Well, he's thinking about it. Well, so what are you going to do? Punt it and, and down him. He had this, Don Brown had the same situation. No, so here comes the punt unit. I feel like he was thinking about it, though.
So close.
I feel like if they got half of what they need, if they got 5 yards, maybe it's a different conversation.
They're actually going for a field goal.
Okay.
So it'll be Cameron Carson. And Don Brown, he did say, why not? And play clock on the 52-yard attempt.
You can run that back.
Rosa is on the move. The Minutemen were caught off guard for a second. He's still on his feet, and finally he is tripped up. Victor Rosa knew enough to catch that and get on the move as the first quarter will come to an end. And that's the end of the first quarter here. You're watching college football on CBS Sports Network, presented by Geico. The Huskies and the Minutemen so far in a close one here. We've got a 7-3 score after 1.
I earned 5% cash back on travel purchased through Chase with Chase Freedom Unlimited. I earned 5% on our cabin. Hello, cash back!
Hello, Kevin Hart.
Earn big time with Chase Freedom Unlimited with no annual fee. How do you cash back? Chase, make more of what's yours.
Well, that's the thing about claims, you see. They don't happen on your schedule. I mean, take a chestnut. It doesn't just say, oh, beg pardon, sir, but is now a good time for a jolly bit of window cracking? I mean, if they did, you wouldn't need a Geico claims team that's available 24/7. Well, near as I can tell, chestnuts don't talk. Or maybe they're just really quiet.
Geico, your claims team is here for you 24/7.
Well, got things to do, Mr. Chestnut, so...
It's your boy, Biggie!
That is Reggie Bush, dressed up as a Wendy's biggie bag.
Fries!
Come on, Nuggets!
There it is!
Drinks! No, not the drinks, man.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $5 biggie bag.
Smile Direct Club.
Smile Direct Club is a great way to straighten your teeth at home. They help you get the results that you want. My own son is actually a Smile Direct Club patient. I would highly recommend it.
Start your doctor-directed care at SmileDirectClub.com.
Guys, got hair loss? I know what you're thinking. Should I shave my head? Comb it over? Wear a hat? Just stop. This isn't 1970. Keep your hair and your confidence because Bosley, America's #1 hair restoration experts, can give you your real hair back permanently. Check them out today because they're giving away an absolutely free info kit, a free gift card, and for a limited time, a free haircut from a Great Clips salon. Why a free Great Clips haircut? Because this is your real hair you can cut in style. Scan the QR code now. Dude, you don't have to look like your dad because this isn't your dad's hair loss treatment. People all over the country trust Bosley. They use the latest technology to give you your real hair back. And Bosley's permanent solution is protected by the Bosley Guarantee. See, for free, how awesome your hair could look with a free info kit, a gift card for $250 off, and a free haircut from a Great Clips salon. Scan the QR code. Don't wait. Scan the code now and ask about the Bosley Guarantee.
Hi, I'm Jeff from Nuts.com. When my grandfather started this business, he relied on freshness, quality, variety, and service. We still deliver the freshest nuts, dried fruits, snacks, and sweets to families all around the country. Nuts.com. Enjoy free shipping on your first order.
For Imprint, this is Lisa. Hi, I'd like 50 welcome wows and 300 customer I love it.
Promotional products from 4imprint are certain to deliver ooh yes.
Wow.
I love it.
Find some wow now at 4imprint.com. 4imprint, for certain.
7-3 score here as we start the second quarter. Catch the Huskies back in action next Saturday as they face off against Liberty. Kickoff begins at noon Eastern right here on CBS Sports Network. Justin, Christian, and myself will be back for that one. And some interesting notes with Liberty. This is going to be a tough game for UConn. Should they win, it puts them in bowl contention.
Yeah, this game first obviously is huge, and of course 7-1 record. The way Hugh Freeze has got that Liberty team playing, he's really got them playing well.
Devontae Houston back in for the Huskies. Turner, Houston, trying to fight through that defense. He has 3 TDs on the season after missing the last 2 games. We heard from Justin. Charlton wasn't sure how he was going to play him tonight.
No, because he's been hurt. He's actually been hurt all year. He's just been, sucking it up and dealing with it. But sure enough, they realize that he's available, give him the rock for the very first play of the second series, and he takes it to the house.
Aaron Turner.
Now, yeah, so you look at this, so it's third down right now for UMass, and I think they believe
eventually pushed out of bounds.
real smart play right here by Turner. He really could have had a real dangerous hit right here on the reverse, and he just kind of, Cushney right there for the Minutemen tries to make the play, and he just stands and gets in his way and lets Turner do the rest.
It went Zion Turner, Victor Rosa, Aaron Turner, and then Aaron Turner obviously trying to turn the corner. Rosa in the backfield with Zion Turner. Handoff. Gets through the defense. And it's going to be Minutemen by committee to try and stop him. Initially, it was Josh Wallace.
Yeah, so going back, so Nick Charlton actually coached with Don Brown at BC before for like 2 years. So he understands and he knows the language of Don Brown. He knows exactly what he wants to do.
Turner under pressure. Stays on his feet. Looks to the sideline. Trying to get the first down. Will they give it to him? And Cushney there for the pressure on Turner. Are they going to give him the first down?
He's got nowhere to throw the ball. Look at Powell right there on Aaron Turner. Obviously got to make sure you account for him. Such a big playmaker. I was just referencing the understanding that offensive coordinator Nick Charlton, there he is right there, has with the way Don Brown wants to coach, the way he wants to attack. You're going to see multiple personnel groupings, multiple sets, multiple fronts.
Billy Wooden, the injured Minutemen, on the field as we take a commercial break here. Stay with us.
2 new IHOP lunch and dinner menu items for twice the goodness, twice the flavor, and twice the choice. Sirloin Salisbury steak and all-natural salmon. Perfect for lunch or dinner. Only at IHOP. Download the app and earn free food with every purchase.
To all those who never give a second thought to being the first ones in, thank you. ServPro, proud supporter of our nation's first responders.
When moderate to severe ulcerative colitis persists, put it in check with Rinvoq, a once-daily pill.
When UC got unpredictable, I got rapid symptom relief with Rinvoq. Check.
When UC held me back, I got lasting steroid-free remission with Rinvoq. Check.
And when UC got the upper hand,
Rinvoq helped visibly repair the colon lining. Check. Rapid symptom relief, lasting steroid-free remission, and a chance to visibly repair the colon lining. Check, check, and check.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections and blood clots, some fatal, cancers, including lymphoma and skin cancer, death, heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines occurred. People 50 and older with at least one heart disease risk factor have higher risks. Don't take if allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Put UC in check and keep it there with Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq and learn how AbbVie could help you save.
In my world, numbers are everything. But my most important stat, my sleep quality. It is vital to my mental, emotional, and physical performance. The new Climate 360 Smart Bed actively cools, warms, then effortlessly responds to me. Smart sleepers get 28 minutes more restful sleep a night. And that means I'm at my best for me, my team, and you. And all I have to do is get game-changing sleep, only from Sleep Number.
Welcome back. Second quarter action, 12:41 to play. 7-3 Huskies lead. Some fun Friday night lights as we take a look at some of these stats. What really jumps out to you?
Right here, UMass averages 78 passing yards a game. They have 92 passing yards already. Brady Olson is 7 of 8 for 92 yards. That's, to me, is what's standing out. This is a team that just doesn't throw it because they haven't had success with it. And, of course, big third down opportunity for the Huskies.
Robert Burns in the backfield with Zion Turner. This drive has been 2 minutes and 19 seconds as it continues. Burns gets to the teeth of the defense for the Huskies. Najee Logan was there for the tackle on the Minutemen, but it does give the Huskies a first down.
Yeah, whenever you see number 30, Robert Burns, in the backfield, it's usually a very important down. He always secures the football. You don't have to worry about him doing something stupid. He's an older player, been in college football for a while. You'll see at the end of the game, he'll get most of the opportunities just to kill the clock.
Turner looking. Lots of time. Calls his own number.
Well, that was just great coverage by the Minutemen. Mahoney was back there. They had everybody involved. Deep safety, number 2, Tyler Rudolph. I mean, you just can't find anybody to throw. There's Mahoney right there. You see him. He's covering Jacob Flynn. He's just got nowhere to throw the football.
Michael Opong, number 24 for the Minutemen, eventually took down Turner.
I haven't seen a lot of number 17, Justin Jolie. And I always thought that when you get into this area, I was watching it before the game started, he was practicing jump ball catches into the end zone.
Houston back into the game as he gets through the defense, and it's Kushney there to eventually take him down. And it's 1st and goal. The Huskies back in the red zone.
Yeah, and he is just, first of all, he's not the biggest guy, but man, is he tough. I mean, he just keeps coming at you. And he's still banged up. He's not 100% either. This offensive line is doing a good job giving him opportunities.
My mistake, not 1st and goal, 3rd and 1. Rosa and Burns.
A fullback keeper. There it is.
Burns.
Yeah.
It's multiple Minutemen.
Did he get it?
And I believe they've got it.
Let's see. This was an obvious play. You know, I just mentioned Burns, the old vet.
The importance.
6-year guy from UConn. He's one of those COVID kids that gets an extra year.
And they do give them the 1st down. So now it will be 1st and goal for the Huskies.
Now what UMass likes to do is, you see, they will press these outside receivers. They'll do it all day when you get inside the 10.
Hand off to Rosa. Gets up through the defense. And is eventually brought down by Najee Logan.
All right, here comes number 17. Here comes number 17.
You've been looking for him.
I have. I'm telling you, I was watching him, Megan, earlier. I was walking around on the field. I was like, he is practicing for a jump ball. Now, I may be completely wrong, because where is he at right now? Oh, okay, he's attached right here. There he is right there. There's number 17.
And Rosa in the backfield to the right of Turner. Big handoff. Into the end zone, just too much. The intended target, Aaron Turner.
They wanted him. They were trying. They want the submarine play. So Joe Lee, he lines up on the opposite side, and he tries to sneak through. You can see right there. He's right there. Usually that play is wide open, but if it is open, it's open right away. So he tried to sneak across and try to get that cheap little submarine. That's called the submarine pass.
Submarine pass.
Yes, you kind of submarine yourself away from the defense. Caught a couple of those.
Just a couple?
They don't call it a lot, you know? And here comes Jolie again right here. Okay, there he is. Let's see if the Minutemen isolate him, and there he is right there.
He's got one-on-one coverage.
No safety help either. There it is right there.
They try to go to him, and it's just too much. There's that jump ball, and he was practicing.
I felt it. He was doing it.
The game.
He was doing it for at least 20 minutes. And because they love to play press coverage. And Joe Lee is 6'4", 230 pounds. He's just a freshman, but he caught 123 balls in high school. So sure enough, they throw it up. Well, I feel like he didn't run the best route. He could have gave himself a better opportunity. But listen, I like the fact that he's going to him. I like the fact that they're going to him, but
Darius Gooden was there for the Minutemen on the defense. Noe Rulis, a 23-yard attempt. And after that first miss, he has now gone 2 for 2 when he's had to put his foot on the ball. And that extends the lead for the Huskies. They've got a 10-3 lead here in the second quarter. Rulis, he knew it the moment it touched his foot.
We are the revolutionaries of today.
At the University of Massachusetts Amherst, a revolutionary spirit runs through our veins.
It inspires us
to think in new ways,
to challenge convention,
not to simply be different,
but to actually make a difference.
In Massachusetts, the place where it all began,
we embrace the freedom to dream bigger,
to dig deeper.
We are committed
to the relentless pursuit of progress.
Be revolutionary.
We
are the University of Massachusetts Amherst.
Twisted Tea fans love football, so we're surprising them with a Twisted Tea drop. We're kicking off game day with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Cold, refreshing, and goes down smooth with 5% alcohol. Twisted Tea tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
With Sonic's 2 for $5 menu, you get 2 delicious things for only $5, which is helpful if you struggle with decision making. The Sonic 2 for $5 menu.
Sonic.
Smile Direct Club.
These are Smile Direct Club aligners. They can turn a smile like this into a smile like this in as little as 4 to 6 months for less than $3 a day. Choose Smile. Get started for free at SmileDirectClub.com.
Wow, it really turned out great.
Yeah, and with the money we saved with Navy Federal Credit Union, it was practically free.
You know, I can't imagine where we'd be without them.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Welcome back. 10-3 lead for the Huskies. 9:23 to play in the second. Sunday, it's an NFL on CBS doubleheader with the early action featuring a key AFC matchup when Josh Allen's high-scoring Bills hit the road for a date with the Jets and their tenacious defense. Later, an important battle in the NFC when Matthew Stafford leads the Rams into Tampa to take on Tom Brady's Bucs. The day begins at noon Eastern with the NFL today.
Oh, yeah,
Sunday,
look at that guy.
the NFL on CBS. He kind of wishes you would come out of retirement, I imagine, right now.
Listen, I was known as as Tom Brady's favorite red zone target.
What did I say it was yesterday at our production meeting?
I don't know what.
Torbert or something like that? Because I used the length of it.
Oh yeah, I got to shorten it up.
DeWosier was there on the reception. Yes.
Listen, Olsen's been good. He's got a good, strong arm. He's got a good head on his shoulder, and they're allowing him. They're trusting him to throw the football on first down, third down, trick plays, you name it. They're letting him attack downfield, and I feel like that's the best option for them to play. So far right now, he's 7-8 for 92 yards. Now remember, this UMass offense, they only, there it is right there. They average 78 yards per game. It's like borderline, like last in the nation, and already have 92 yards.
9 first downs to go along with it as well. Merriweather is eventually pushed out of bounds, by the defense.
Yeah, number 7. Is it getting chippy over there? Are they talking about we own this New England area? Is that what it is?
Josh Atwood was the one who was having words with the Huskies sideline.
That was a nice job by number 7, cornerback Trey Wortham. Making that tackle, coming off the block and getting the back down. That's a big back, Ellis Merriweather.
You saw the center, number 60. He's got his guy Merriweather's back when it comes to getting him out of bounds. He's going to chat with the sideline. Here's Merriweather again, using his big offensive line to try and get some yardage. Carter Hooper there to take him down. And we go down to Justin Walters. He's got more on Olsen.
Yeah, guys, remember, Brady's newfound swagger came to life actually 3 weeks ago. That was when UMass
He's been phenomenal, to your point, Justin, and to what Christian's been talking about, the way they've gotten down the field. Empty set there as Olsen called his own number. And Durante Jones was the one to take him down, but it does not negate the first down for the Minutemen.
No, it was funny. Like, just watching that BC game, I sat there and said, you know what? BC didn't want to run Dracovic as much as they did, but they had no other option because UConn was doing such a good job, so they started running him. UConn ends up knocking him out of the game, but he was their leading rusher last week, so obviously the Minutemen, they saw something, an area that they could attack, and so far he's running the ball well, and he's not a running quarterback.
1st and 10, Olsen. Uses his feet again, slides for safety, and he again is using the run. Jackson Mitchell is the one that jumped over him, as you saw it, but you said he's not a running quarterback.
No,
it looks like it tonight.
He isn't, but smart. I tell you what, he's playing a real efficient, smart game. He's not panicking. He's not letting the moment affect him. This is like a really good game for him so far. Everything's clicking, and he's really just having his way so far with this UConn offense. And this is a team that can get after the quarterback.
Jared Pallotta, Jacob Orlando. Olsen fakes to Merriweather. He goes downfield. Sullivan Brown has only one beat as he gets into the end zone, and the Minutemen are now on the board with a TD. We knew this game was not going to be easy as they now trail by 1.
Yeah, that was, I don't think he planned it that way, but it was a real nice adjustment by the wide receiver. And look at him right now. Look at him. Like, if you get this guy some confidence, I mean, he's really going to tear your offense, your defense apart. And that was number 14, Malcolm Bell. And excellent job by number 18, Cameron Sullivan Brown. I mean, he is just really just making all the throws, and his playmakers are helping him out.
Point after TD, Cameron Carson, as we are tied at 10 apiece. Olsen looking like a strong QB out here.
Play the guitar.
The swag of many, tied at 10.
In my world, numbers are everything. But my most important stat, my sleep quality. It is vital to my mental, emotional, and physical performance. The new Climate 360 Smart Bed actively cools, warms, then effortlessly responds to me. Smart sleepers get 28 minutes more restful sleep a night. And that means I'm at my best for me, my team, and you. And all I have to do is get game-changing sleep, only from Sleep Number.
The future. The way you see it is said to depend on where you sit. At X-Chair, we think it also gets down to how you sit, which is why our technology is light years ahead. X-Chair has done it again with our groundbreaking LMX technology, providing hours of infinite comfort no matter where in the world you're sitting. By synthesizing the universe's elements, bringing hot, cold, and touch into one extraordinary seating experience, our mission is to help you discover that every workday can happen with body and mind in an out-of-this-world place of comfort and productivity. X-Chair is charting a new course, helping workers everywhere find comfort as their work worlds zoom back and forth. Even though your work reality may continue to shift, we've got our eye on the future of work so you can focus on the present. At X-Chair, we're gazing ahead. And from where we sit, the future still feels good. Visit xchair.com to find out how you can own an X-Chair for only $20 a month. xchair.com.
Uncommon Goods is for the gift givers, for the one-uppers who always beat last year's gift, for the masters of motif who find a theme and go all out, even for the you'll never believe what I founders who strive to hear OMG, OMG, I love it. No matter what kind of mind-reading, trend-leading, expectation-exceeding giver you are, we've got you. Visit uncommongoods.com to be the gift giver you are meant to be, because we're all out of the ordinary.
College football on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Twisted Tea. Keep it twisted. By Carvana. They'll drive you happy. And by Papa John's. The Shaq-a-Roni is back at Papa John's. Fit to feed a Shaq-sized family.
Don Brown, a very tenured coach in college football. This is not his first time here at UMass. Look at that is 78 years of coaching experience between these two OGs.
Yeah, I'm glad you did the math. There's a lot of experience right there. They're both they're both defensive-minded coaches now. Jim Mora got his reputation by being a defensive coordinator with the San Francisco 49ers for all those years, and then he gets a job with Atlanta as the head coach. Now, the one thing I like about Brady Olson is I think he has his mindset is that we're in this together, right? He's going to give you your opportunity to catch the ball. Now, I think it's a better adjustment by Sullivan Brown than it is an actual throw, but it doesn't matter because your wide receiver bails you out. And we mentioned about this. Now the Minutemen have one passing touchdown. Before this, one passing touchdown on the year. Dead last in college football. That was their second passing touchdown of the year. And he's caught both of them. He caught the first one, now he's got the second one.
And this is actually career high numbers for Cameron Sullivan-Brown. That was actually as well, too, the Minutemen's longest pass. Previous high was 45 yards back against Liberty. Robert Burns in the backfield with Zion Turner. We are tied at 10, 6:51 to play here in the second quarter. Turner surveying, under pressure, almost a turnover, but there is a flag, possibly holding, as we go to Mike Roach.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 11, 15-yard penalty automatic, first down.
So it was Najee Long for the Minutemen who was called for the face mask.
Yeah, it's usually only two things when a play happens like that, when you see the flag right by those linemen. It's either holding or it's hand to the face, either offense or defense. So, free play, free 10 yards for the Huskies.
Reonte Brown, Brandon Naminsky for the Huskies. Here's Turner.
Face mask again.
This time,
no, they don't call that one.
Robert Burns was taken down by Jalon Farrell.
I promise you, I saw a face mask, but it's okay. Here, watch number 24, right when he comes off the block. Oh no, he actually grabbed his jersey. Good call. Good no call, refs. Do I have my glasses on? Yeah. And these three big television screens.
Hey, listen, you get the hand up by the neck area.
It was close.
It can look like it,
it.
especially when you got the gloves in there. You got dark gloves. Burns gets the handoff, gets up the teeth of the defense, still on his feet. It's going to be by committee for the Minutemen, as Jalon Farrell eventually is the one that brings him down, and he looks like he's slow to get up. Something with that right leg. I don't know if maybe a cramp, but clearly he is in discomfort.
Yeah, that's what you hope.
And we'll take a commercial break. Farrell, the injured party for UMass.
Ever wonder why they call it the American dream and not the American goal or plan? Maybe it's because in dreams, you can do anything. In dreams, you can hold your entire world in the palm of your hand and turn time inside out again and again. And you can do it all with your eyes wide open.
On a confrontational Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
Oh, what's up, guys?
We want to talk to you about State not making the playoff.
Yeah, tough season, but I'm fine.
That's just it. You're not taking it hard enough.
What? I'm upset. Why haven't you posted one insane rant on the message boards?
I keep reliving the Southern game over and over.
It's just a game. A bunch of kids with the ball. Put down that Dr. Pepper. Maybe there's more to life.
Ah, he's lost it!
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve. Old Trapper Beefs. Fake protein.
Guys, can we take a quick protein break? Protein City. I got my beans, my bars, my goos, my clumps, my...
To all those who never give a second thought to being the first ones in, thank you. ServPro, proud supporter of our nation's first responders.
Spicy buns, spicy sauce, spicy seasoning, spicy jalapenos, ooh, spicy fries. Boy, Arby's getting loose with the spice on the new Diablo sandwiches and fries. Arby's, we have the meat.
Welcome back. Still tied at 10 here, 5:52 to play. And coming up on the Verizon halftime report, Brent Stover, Kevin Carter, Houston Nutt, and Danny Cannell will get you ready for all the big games across the country, including the top 3 SEC matchup between number 1 Tennessee and number 3 Georgia. It's all coming up on the Verizon Halftime Report. And this was the injury. Powell then tripped up Farrell, as you see it there. Farrell did eventually get up and walk off the field. He did go into the injury tent.
The sideliner.
The sideliner, as they call it. And prior to that, Billy Wooden was initially injured a couple of plays ago. He has returned for UMass as well. Victor Rosa trying to spin off the defense of UMass. Jalen Mackey able to hold him up.
Yeah, first opportunity for us to mention Jalen Mackey's name, number 49. Really the heart and soul of this team. Transfer from Dartmouth. And again, now UConn. The Huskies trying to go fast, limit those substitutions by Don Brown.
Second and 11 for Turner. Trying to air it out downfield into the end zone. Are they going to give it to him? They do not, as Kevin's Clarcius. Jordan Mahoney was there on the defense.
He just missed him. First of all, he held on to the football way too long. He was open early. He saw him late. And then the ball is just a tad bit out of his reach. Here's another look right here. You thought he had a chance to get it, but it kind of falls away from him. If he threw that ball a little bit earlier, I thought he had a better chance.
Because that would have been a catch on the move into the end zone.
Yeah. I mean, I like the mindset by offensive coordinator Nick Charlton.
Third down for the Huskies. Turner gets nailed. And that's Marcus Cushney coming from the blind side, and that'll be fourth down.
That was a loss right off the bat by number 71, Valentin Sen, transfer from Colorado. He gets beat right away off the line by number 0, Marcus Cushney, Captain Cushney. And Turner has no idea he's even coming around.
Isaac Ross is back for the return for the Minutemen. And it's going to go out of bounds. George Caratan was the punter for the Huskies. And a timeout here. We've got 4:35 to play here in the first half. We are tied at 10.
Guys, there's something on the ship. There's something with us here.
What do we do?
Get to the escape pods. Go now!
Okay, I'm an alien, and I got these claws. I'm climbing the wall now.
If you're making a sci-fi movie, you need to finish the special effects.
Does that look good?
And if you want to save by bundling home and car insurance, you need Geico.
Guys? Uh-oh.
See how much you could save by bundling with Geico.
Is that going to be a problem?
At Navy Federal Credit Union, it all starts with members like you. Because we were founded as a not-for-profit with a mission dedicated to your well-being, with everyday banking tools and loans, all backed by 24/7 support. The kind of support that comes from being a proud partner within your community. Because when you're a member, it all starts and ends with you. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
You're helping her study for a geography test. When a burger with steak, butter, and bacon sounds like the best, she's about to find out you can't read a map. Hey, Sonic steak, butter, bacon, cheeseburger.
Sonic.
Save now on kitchen cabinets for an upgrade that wows. Buy one, get one free deals on all in-stock cabinets at Cabinets to Go. Discover amazing kitchens, closets, flooring, and more. This is how you wow for less.
Jeez.
Ironic. Edelman's struggling with reception.
Two things I hate dropping. Balls and calls.
Well, you need a better network. And Verizon's new Welcome Unlimited plan for just $30 a line.
Verizon for $30?
Yeah, it's their best unlimited price ever.
I'm switching now.
And getting the network you want for $30?
Touchdown!
Touchdown!
Everyone can get Verizon for just $30 a line. And now's the time to switch, because you'll get up to $960. Only on the network America relies on. Verizon.
Second quarter action continues here. 4:35 to play. We are still tied at 10 apiece. And you take a look at these possessions for UMass. Christian, they were not a favorite in this game.
No, and it didn't start off very well for them, but they just kept grinding it out and kept pushing and just kept their new mindset, which is throwing the ball down the field. Right now, UMass is averaging 18 yards per completion. Now, up to this point, their average nationally was 4.1 yards per attempt. One passing touchdown on the year. Now they have 2.
Olsen remains at QB. Lynch Adams.
Oh, no.
And that's too much on that. But it looks like it was Lynch Adams who got back on the football to recover for the Minutemen, but that is not what you were expecting to come into it.
Yeah, your center, Josh Atwood, was playing defensive tackle last year, and he had a couple of these high snaps last week, but he was a D1 lineman. So they switched him to center in the spring, and he's just been trying to find his way the entire year, and this has happened a lot for him. It's been put in some terrible situations.
Lynch Adams is tackled by Durante Jones. The whistle blew before they got him into the end zone, but it is 3rd down for the Minutemen. And should they turn it over on downs, it gives the Huskies great field position.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what it's going to be. I feel it's going to be a field position game. But right now, I think everything is going right for you right now. You don't need to take any unnecessary chances.
Sullivan Brown is one-on-one with Malcolm Bell at the bottom of your screen. 3rd and 24 for the Minutemen.
And they're just going to play zone. This UConn defense, they're going to keep everything in front of them and make sure they can tackle in space, and there's the draw.
High snap again, but Olsen was able to control it, and it was Lynch Adams who eventually got through the defense, and he hit the umpire. Sometimes the umpire's in tough territory.
Yeah, I was just watching it going, I hope he gets out of the way. There he is. He's laughing about it.
He's laughing, shaking his head. He knows this comes with the territory of being an ump.
You're part of the field.
It's true.
You're part of the field. Hey, you get in the way, he can tackle you.
Brace for impact.
So right now, good opportunity for UConn to get really good field position and work this clock with about just a little under 2 minutes and 30 seconds, getting good field position and going to the locker room with some points.
And a timeout.
UMass takes its first timeout.
By UMass.
It'll be a 30-second timeout.
And we will take a timeout with them.
Old Trapper Beats. One-upping.
I'm a big Old Trapper fan. Not bigger than me. I love Old Trapper. I love how tender it is. Don't forget the wood smoke flavor.
What about the clear bag?
That shows you exactly what you're getting. Savory beef. Quality ingredients. I'm their biggest fan.
Old Trapper, what's your beef?
Will you sign my bag and my tattoo?
Welcome back. Tied at 10, 2:25 to play. And the Minutemen to punt it. And Cameron Ross is back for the Huskies to return and try and get some good field position as this first half winds down.
Yeah, and he's been hurt for a while. This is going to be his first opportunity to get his hands on the football. Or not. Not the best punt.
Not at all.
That's
and
not what you're
eventually
looking for.
getting on it was Johnson for the Minutemen. And CBS embraces authentic stories. Share yours at #MyNativeStory.
The Minutemen have had issues with their punt team all year. Last week it actually was pretty good, but for the year they've been really struggling getting the ball out of their territory and making it a field position battle. So right now, UConn, with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left, in excellent field position, have a great opportunity to go into the locker room at half with a lead.
Minutemen's Jalen Farrell, who was injured a couple of plays ago, still not returning to the game. Robert Burns in the backfield with Zion Turner, trying to have that goldfish memory from the last offensive set. And Turner kept it himself and was tackled by Cushney.
Yeah, that was a little gadget play. It almost was like the old school option. Ross comes in motion, and watch, he's going to fake it to Burns, but then he's going to work the old school pitch, but he decides to keep it because UMass does an excellent job covering the pitch back, which was Ross.
Don Brown was ready for that one.
He was. He's got a good athlete on that defensive side of the ball.
And it's the mutual admiration and respect that these two coaches have for one another. Turner airs it out, and a great catch by Justin Jolie. You were wondering when they were going to use him again with that jump shot type of.
Yeah, and I tell you what, what made this play successful was the block on the blitz by Robert Burns.
Turner getting quickly into the offense. He goes to Burns. And Cushney once again was there defensively.
Now watch the block right here. Number 30 on number 49. Two of the best players on each team. And back shoulder throw, back shoulder catch.
That's why you practice those jump ball catches in the game of football. Turner with lots of time.
Throw it out of the end zone.
Still on his feet. And he must have heard you because he got rid of it.
You know, you got lots of time. You got lots of time. The last thing he should do right now is one, take a sack, or obviously keep
throw it recklessly.
You. Well, yeah, it's just you need points. This is going to be a fight. It's not going to be, no one's going to run away from it. The one who controls the tempo, wins the turnover battle, is really going to win this game.
And we know coming into this that this game assists UConn in getting bowl eligibility with the two left against this season. UMass is not going to let them just walk all over them to get it.
No, they're looking to kind of build something special. They need a game-defining pass. It's just not there. I'm telling you, these Minutemen corners are really doing an excellent job every time they go into the red zone. Now, the Huskies have been terrible so far in the red zone. Like every time they go down there, they can't finish.
Noah Boykin was there for the Minutemen on the defense. The intended target was Jacob Flynn and another Minuteman. It looks like, just the way he's trying to stretch that leg out, it looks like another cramp. I mean, it is unseasonably warm here in East Hartford.
I'm hot in my CBS jacket. You don't have to wear one.
And the funny thing is I'm the opposite. I'm a little chilly right now, but that's why I keep moving around.
Like you're mad I covered up my pool.
Mathurin is the injured party for the Minutemen. He's from Hartford, Connecticut.
Yeah.
I imagine he's got a lot of hometown family and friends in attendance. I would hope so.
Yeah,
he probably had the most ticket requests for this one.
Yeah, he's just going to take it into the locker room early. If UConn could just finish some of these drives, they can get it into the vicinity. They just can't close. Coffee is for closers.
So Rulis is out for the field goal. It's a 26-yard attempt. And it's up and good. So add 3 more to UConn. Hold it there. We've got 30 seconds, and then we'll be back as we continue here in the first half.
It was the beginning of time when Sky Woman fell from the sky onto the turtle's back. For the Haudenosaunee, the creator's game is not only a game, but an act of healing, unity, and conflict resolution. From Olympic gold medalist Jim Thorpe to Rinaldi Basenti, sports thread healing and wellness among our people and connect us to the natural world. We join CBS Sports in celebrating Indigenous athletes of the past, present, and future.
Welcome back. 13-10 here. Under a minute to go. UMass still with 2 timeouts. DeWosier and Boykin are back to return for the Minutemen. What are you doing here if you're Don Brown?
Well, listen, we got plenty of time, guys. We got 2 timeouts. We got just, 59 seconds left in this game, or maybe we get some good field position. But I don't see them being conservative.
DeWosier trying to go around the corner. He's tracked down. Jones couldn't get him.
So right now, okay, with the way things have been going, so here comes number 16. Here comes number 16, Justin Josiah Johnson. So he's your pass-catching tight end, right? He's been involved a little bit right now. And obviously, the passing game has been working great. You have the entire field at your disposal. Middle of the field plays are still safe to throw. You have 2 timeouts. You just got to get in field goal range. You have plenty of time to do it.
Merriweather in the backfield with Olsen.
So now you got to get going.
He goes to the outside to George Johnson III. Trey Wortham is there.
You got to hurry up.
Olsen and Merriweather back again. 2nd and 9, 32 seconds. Olsen. And that's back to George Johnson, but unfortunately Wortham defensively able to disrupt it.
Yeah, and at least it killed the clock, though. It stopped the clock, gave you some time. It's 3rd down. I still think you still got timeouts left. You still have a lot of time to get yourself in field goal range.
Do you possibly use a timeout here?
No, not right now. The clock already stopped, so you're fine. But if they catch this ball in the middle of the field, someone's got to call timeout right away.
And also hurry up into the offense if you don't.
Yeah, and here's number 16 right here. See him right there in the slot? The number 3 receiver right there. And this guy right here is covering him. Look how far off he is.
Olsen to Merriweather on the carry. Gets through defenders. The ball is loose.
He touched it last, but he didn't grab it.
And a forced fumble by Durante Jones. Malik Dixon-Williams was almost there to recover it, but caught it as he was going out of bounds.
Yeah, and you know what else? It stopped the clock. So you didn't have to... Ooh, that was close.
And it does get them a 1st down.
No, again, 2 good things. Lucky for them. 1, they stopped the clock. 2, they got the 1st down. You still got 2 timeouts. The middle of the field is still open to you. You don't catch it, call timeout. Actually, clock stops for a 1st down in college football, but
Olsen looking.
Get out of bounds.
Sullivan Brown heard you.
Yeah.
Got out of bounds. 11 seconds.
See, this is another area that I don't think UMass has had any success with this hurry-up offense, trying to get points. Clock is ticking. 11 seconds right now. Whoever catches the ball, if you're not near the sideline, you have to catch it and call timeout right away.
Well, Olsen getting his guys organized. It is 2nd down.
I'm surprised the Huskies aren't actually pressuring Olsen right now. They're so good at getting after the quarterback.
Olsen. Here comes the pressure from behind. He airs it out. And there's too much on that. Jaquan Gibson was defended well by Trey Wortham, but they had coming around that backside. Brandon Boyer-Randall was trying to get him on the blind side.
Yeah, listen, I love the mentality.
Motion.
I love the killer instinct.
Offense number 0. Moving forward at the snap.
So they got a penalty.
2nd down.
So on a take-a-shot play to try and get yourself points, and then you add the penalty, you make this much more difficult than it has to be. And we talked about all the penalties this UMass team has had.
Right.
It's just, if they don't keep, they're never going to win until they stop beating themselves. Like, that is their biggest problem.
Jaquan Gibson was the culprit of that penalty for the Minutemen. And I believe Don Brown has called one of his 2 timeouts left.
Yeah, I don't know what he's probably asking for a spot where the ball's at. Yeah, he's trying to figure out where the ball should go, and of course he wants an extra 5 yards.
He looks like, you know, when you're the guys on the tarmac, directing the plane. Is it here or is it here? But UMass does use a timeout. 5 seconds to go there. 2nd and 6.
This will be a monument. Oh, they actually bring their offense out with 5 seconds left. I don't know if they have enough time to actually run a play
and
get out of bounds. The only option is you got to throw it to the sideline even then, this is awfully close. And now the Huskies, all right, they take a little look at what they're trying to do.
This is, at the end of the day, coaching in any sport becomes a chess match.
Yeah.
The players will do what they can do, but the coach has still got to figure out the chess match. As we see Coach Moore, he waited to see what the Minutemen were bringing on the field, elects to call a timeout.
Yeah, this is like spy versus spy, right? Okay, so you take a timeout, you change your mind, you huddle up, you throw your offense out there. And what Jim Moore wants to do is, okay, listen, I'm going to set my team out there. I'm going to see what you're lined up in, and I'm going to take a timeout so I can make sure I have the exact right defense for the personnel and the formation that you have out there. So we used to call this a Kodak look, right? Take a look, like a look play.
Yep.
Get them out there, let them line up at the last second, call timeout.
It happens in every sport, really.
Yeah,
when you
the
think
thing
about
is,
it.
like, so I just don't, if they're going to try and get a little closer for a field goal, which it doesn't look like they're going to do because they have three of their biggest guys, speed guys right here. It looks like they're trying to, like a Hail Mary play, but yeah, that's what they're doing.
Olsen on his feet, still with it, airs it out into the end zone, and it's batted down. The defense of the Huskies doing what it has done in all of their wins so far. That's coming up big in big moments.
Yeah, they're running in. UConn's running in and saying, "Listen, guys, we got to wake up." Let's see how close they were. Of course, number 16. Nope. Do a good job. Listen, just pat it down. Nobody needs to be here. Anytime one of these defenders tries to catch it, the offensive player catches it.
That's the end of the first half. After the break, it's Brent Stover and the crew in New York. You're watching college football on CBS Network, Sports Network, presented by Geico.
Let me be direct. Some people are paying more than double for teeth straightening with Invisalign. With Smile Direct Club, you get a doctor-directed smile you love for 60% less. That's a lot less. Like a lot. Choose Smile, choose Direct. Smile Direct Club.
Get 5 boneless wings for just $1 with any burger, only at Applebee's.
I love to have one of my own someday.
Thanks.
Oh, I was talking about your USAA bumper sticker.
My dad served. Passed membership down to me. I'll pass it to her.
That's a lucky kid.
USAA, it's for the military community.
With everything you have on your plate, earning your degree online seems impossible. But at Grand Canyon University, we specialize in helping you fit a master's degree in education into your busy day. Your graduation team, led by your own GCU counselor, provides you with the personal support you need to succeed. Achieve your goals with a plan and team behind you. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu.
Why do nearly 1 million businesses choose Stamps.com to mail and ship? Stamps.com is convenient. You get the services of the post office right on your computer. Stamps.com saves you money with great rates from USPS and UPS. Mail letters,